What's up, guys? It is your boy Layvon Kaysen back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be responding and reacting to Mandy Lee Plays videos, and the video that I'm going to be responding to and reacting to is called Why a Switch Mini Would Be a Big Mistake. So, yeah, let's begin.
Hi guys, it's Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays, and in this video I'm going to address a tweet I made recently that's been receiving a lot of discussion back and forth, which is good. Discussion is always good. So I'm just going to cut to the chase with this video. So I made a tweet and it said, honestly, I think a Switch Mini is a step backwards. I think a more powerful Switch should be a priority, and that's the tweet I made, and a lot of people do agree with me, but a lot of people disagree, and that's kind of what I want to touch on in this video. So I got a lot of discussions about kind of how financially better it would be to get a Switch Mini first instead of a Switch Pro, which I agree, a Switch Mini would probably be cheaper, but there's so much sacrifices to the already weak Switch that I don't really think that Nintendo should be even thinking about a mini version. Now, my thing is they should have done a Pro Edition first and the base Switch be kind of the mini alternative.
But not everybody wants to, play with the dock. Not everybody wants to play on the TV. So it would be better for Nintendo to make that Switch Mini for people that just want to, play their Switch only portably. There's going to be users out there that's going to, be for the power and all that stuff. That's what the Pro's for. But the Mini is just for people that don't care about, TV play. People that don't care about using the dock. That's what the Switch Mini would be for.
It won't exactly be a mini version, like with the Joy-Cons stuck on them or anything, but it would be somewhat cheaper and it would have at least some power where the games don't look wonky and just not right. And I also know that smaller doesn't mean necessarily less powerful, but the Switch Mini, people are saying that it's going to be less powerful and it's not going to have the functions of the original Switch, which, yeah, duh, if it's gonna be cheaper, there's gonna have to be sacrifices. And that's where I'm like, they couldn't wait for a Pro to come out because, okay, they did this with the 3DS. They had the original 3DS, and they had the 3DS new version, which is powerful than the original.
You gotta remember this, Mandy. The 2DS released before the new 3DS. You gotta remember that.
Original 3DS, and they're about the same size. And same with the 2DS or the new 2DS. That one's actually kind of smaller. So a smaller console does not automatically mean it's less powerful, but given from what the news we've been receiving about it, I think it's going to sacrifice a lot for a price point that is basically not going to be as big as people think. Now, the base Switch I bought for $300, $299, and with tax and all that, it was $300. So that's pretty expensive for the Switch I bought, and I get why a lot of people think it's expensive, because it is. But my thing is, you are sacrificing so much from what the Switch is meant to be and the graphics.
But again, I'm gonna have to say this again. There's people out there that want a Nintendo Switch, but don't really care about, putting it on the TV. There's people out there that actually want to put the Switch in their pocket. There's people out there that just want to play the Switch portably.
and everything else, it isn't really worth it to buy another mini Switch or a mini Switch because you're not gonna get the best gameplay off of your game. So it kind of puts into question, what are your priorities? For me,
who would expect that?
Switch is
Who would expect that? Who would?
Really tiny, and I could carry it around just fine. It's a portable console, and it's pretty,
Yeah, but you gotta take out those Joy-Cons. What I'm saying is, without taking out the Joy-Cons, a Switch Mini will be allowed to fit in that pocket real comfortably. With the Switch right now, you gotta take off those Joy-Cons. You're gonna have to, in order to get that thing, to fit in your pocket.
Versatile, and it could fit in a lot of places. So I always
Not your pocket.
question when people say, "Oh, the Mini, I could take anywhere and everywhere." I'm like, well, you
There you go. Yes.
can do that with the Switch. You just need.
Yeah, but not everybody wants to take a backpack. Not everybody wants to take a freaking backpack with them.
Need a Switch case. That's it. But other people are like, but I want the minier version. And I'm just like, well, you shouldn't have been hating on the 3DS when it was on the way out. That's the thing that's most confusing. Everybody wants a mini, but the mini is basically a 3DS, which people have been hating on for quite a while. But it's like, y'all don't make any sense. The Switch is already portable. I don't understand why you need a more smaller Switch.
Because again, not everybody wants to use the dock TV Play. And also too as well, people just want to simply put their Switch in their pocket without even a thought.
The screen is already small. The Joy-Cons are tiny as heck. The Switch is not that big at all. And I've taken it many places. I put it in my purse. And if the Switch Mini is going to be less powerful, why would you want a smaller Switch when you could just take yours on the go and it's a little bit bigger? I just don't understand that. For example, I love my Switch, but I know it needs more power because the games, while the games on it do run really good, some don't, and it needs a proper upgrade, not a
like Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch looks rough, people. It really does look rough.
downgrade. So I just don't understand. But a lot of people are saying, oh, it's gonna be cheaper, and some people say I'd rather more people experience, let's say, Breath of the Wild because they could afford a Switch now instead of not playing it, which, yeah, I could agree, but we all know how Xenoblade Chronicles runs on the 3DS. It's bad, and that's why I feel like most games are going to be reduced to on the Switch Mini. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is already chugging on.
This video right here showcased that Nintendo fans are for graphics. And, I thought for a while that Nintendo fans didn't really care about graphics like that. Didn't really care, much about the frame rate and all that stuff. I thought they just cared about good gameplay, but this video is showcasing actually that Nintendo fans want that power. Nintendo fans really do want that power.
On the Switch, I don't think it would run great on the Switch Mini. Yeah, more people get to experience, but do you really want them to experience that version of a game? I know for a fact they did that with the 3DS. They started to make games that are also for the Wii U and the 3DS, and the 3DS versions are horrible. And not to jab on graphics because I'm not big on graphics, but man, it was ugly. And I feel like that's going to be what the Switch Mini is going to provide, and I don't think a cheaper price point would kind of justify that. And I know it's like a business strategy or whatnot. A lot of you are coming at me thinking you know stuff. I don't know. You don't know. We can all agree on that. But it's just...
Again, these are just rumors, Mandy. You gotta realize that these are just rumors at the end of the day, so anything could change.
Speculation at this point. The whole thing with the Switch, it's already factually underpowered. That's just like the topic I want to bring home. I don't get why people want a more underpowered console. I wouldn't buy it. I would just save up for the actual console because
that's you. But not everybody wants to play the Switch on a TV. Not everybody wants to, care about the HD Rumble Joy-Cons like that. Some people would just want to pay for this certain amount for a Switch Mini, which will probably be about $199 to $250, and play their games that way, and just, put it in their pocket, comfortably. I hope I'm saying that right.
I know the games are not even gonna work the way they're supposed to work. And okay, they want to save money, but at what cost? And I'm not a rich person. I can't go to a store and buy Switches. So I'm not coming at this from a snobbish perspective because I don't make money like that. In the end, it's going to be like the worst thing because now we have a miniature version, a regular version, and then we're gonna have to make games to suit both. And at the end of the day, it's still...
No, the Nintendo Switch Mini will be more like the regular Nintendo Switch. It will be using the Tegra X1. So it would be a good idea. For those that want more power, go to the Switch Pro. For those that, want, an average, basic experience of the Switch, go get the basic Switch. And it also has, Dock TV Play and etc. But if you're a person that does not care about, Dock TV Play, does not care about the HD Rumble Joy-Cons, then get the Switch Mini.
Still underpowered. There's still stuff missing. And nobody wins in that scenario except for the somebody who wants to take an extra $50 off a Switch, which in my case, just buy the regular Switch. Why? Anyways, that's just my rant. I don't understand people sometimes, but we all disagree, and I don't really mind discussions. Yeah, I get kind of heated, but who doesn't? I don't really take it personally or anything, so don't worry about that. And just leave in the comments below what you think, because I think this is going to be a bad thing, but that's just my opinion.
Alright, so that was the video. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that a Switch Mini would be a big mistake? Do you guys agree with my points that people just want a portable Switch and they don't want the Dock TV Play? They just want to take the Switch on the go. And it would be a good idea to include 3 models. A basic Switch experience, a traditional Switch experience, with the dock and, with the HD Rumble Joy-Cons and the, tablet itself. But if people want, more power, they would go to the Switch Pro. If people want, say the Switch but don't want the HD Joy-Cons or want to, really take it into the TV, then get the Switch Mini. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below this video. See you guys later. Peace, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified for future Layvon Cason videos and future Layvon Cason live streams.